so excited for this video. Since 2017, I have wanted to visit the National Elephant Conservation Center, just about 2 hours from KL, and it's finally done. I'm so excited. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the only place to stay when you're out there. It's a farm stay and fabulous. I'm also going to take you along and show you the elephant sanctuary. But before anything, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am Wander with Angela. I put out videos a couple times a week, well, a few times a week right now, on the best places to eat, drink, play, and stay in Southeast Asia. Today that is in the state of Pahang, just about 2 hours outside of Kuala Lumpur. Okay, a couple things before I get started. First, it's sweaty. It's hot and I'm sweaty, so do forgive me. I also want to share with you something about the elephant sanctuary, the NECC, because I had doubts about going there when I saw photos of the staff actually on the elephants. And so I've done a lot of research, and before my trip I even interviewed one of the top elephant trainers. Oh my gosh, I don't know his title. Anyway, I interviewed someone and asked the questions because for me, I've seen the videos of NECC in Thailand and her philosophy of, you know, letting elephants roam free and let that be the sanctuary that people come to visit. So I shared my concern that there were people riding the elephants. And the explanation for why that is and for why they carry the baton, the hook thingy, is because the majority of the elephants that are at the sanctuary weren't domesticated elephants that they've rescued. These were wild elephants that they rescued from the jungle itself in Malaysia. Because either a local village was having issues and they didn't want them to put the elephant down, so they went and rescued the elephant. So these elephants are mostly wild. The majority are wild, and because of that there have been deaths at the NECC. Some of the staff, I think it's 2 staff members, have died. So what is explained to me is that they ride them in a way to bond with them and to kind of help them understand the pecking order and that you know, they're friends, not foes. I also asked about the hook thingy, and they said they never use that. It's there in case of emergency and only that. And I spent the day there. I never once saw the hook thingy, or I never saw any elephant being poked. I only saw, you know, touching and visual commands for any time they wanted to convey something to the elephants. So if you have concerns about that like I did, please rest assured that the explanations for why make a whole lot of sense, and it's for safety. All right, now you need some place to stay when you're there, or at least I wouldn't want to do that as a day trip now that I've stayed where I've stayed. It's the Kampung Bongsu Farmstay, and it is literally on a farm. There are chickens, cows, goats. What else was there? Like geese, and it's amazing. Sorry about that. I did my research beforehand, and there are some 2- and 3-star hotels in the next town away from the national park, but this place is the best. And if you follow my channel, you know I never put prices in. I'm putting a price in right now for this one because it is so crazy. It's about $140 a night for the entire villa. So as you can see, it's very comfy. I slept great. I'm going to give you some tips at the end on where to shop and all of that for your stay. So stay tuned to the end and I'll give you some tips on how to have the best experience at the farm stay. get from Farmstay to the NECC, the National Elephant Conservation Center, is just about 20 minutes, and the owner of the farmstay will put you together with someone who you can coordinate runs into town if you want to go to the market or to take you back and forth to the NECC. So it was very easy and convenient to get there from where we were staying. Now, what you're seeing of my experience, some of this is what everyone experiences, but because I'm shooting the video, I was able to do something special that you wouldn't be able to do just as a normal visitor. But when you're there as a normal visitor, you start at 10 a.m. and there's a roster of things that go on all day up until about 4 p.m. I think. And it ranges from like listening to educational talks from the top wildlife team members, to feeding the baby elephants. You can like help chop up the food. My daughter actually helped chop up food. She was in the oh gosh, I don't know what that's called. It's not a cage, it's their pens, and was cleaning up after the elephants, and she was able to feed, I think she fed one of the baby elephants milk as well. It was very fun. I saw families there and the kids are just mesmerized by it because it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Coolest to me is the afternoon swim with baby elephants that you can do. So you can actually, there's a river that runs through the that part of the park, and you go in and actually swim with the baby elephants. Now it just looked like it would be really fun. Do plan your day. I'm putting a link down below to the list of things that you can get up to and the itinerary, and it's really cheap. You pay for a guide when you're there that's very reasonable. I think something like 50 ringgit, and that's it. There must be an admission. I don't remember the admission fees, but just check it out on the website. There is a cafe and restaurant, so for lunch, because you'll get hungry, you could either take something with you and have a picnic there, because there's lovely places to explore. To sit around in, or you could eat at the cafe. So we did eat at the cafe. We had a coffee there too, and it was very good. So you're in great hands either way. The work that they're doing is so important at the NECC, so please do go and support them. It was something I've been looking forward to for a really long time, and I had such an amazing time. My daughter and I were able to go on a hill, like a jungle walk that they do every day. They do this big long trek, and I can't remember how long we were gone, maybe an hour-ish, and in that time, my daughter, she got a leech on her once. I had 2 of them. One I didn't see right away. So this one that you're seeing now, that one of the team members helped get off me because they're just so gross. That one was in the beginning, I saw that. And then later as we were waiting for our ride to come and pick us up. Oh, it's just a butterfly. Jesus. When we were waiting for our ride to pick us up, I kind of felt this itch underneath my sandal, the strap of my sandal, and I looked down and there was another leech, and it was just so big and fat at that point, and we had to get that one off of me ourselves. Now, to have the best stay at the farm stay, go shopping before you get there and kind of have everything you need or have everything you want with you, because we didn't do that. The market that we went to, it had a little bit of everything, so it was fine, but it was definitely limited, and there's like no wine in town and things like that, although we could find beer. So be sure, especially if you're going from KL, just pack everything you know you want so that you don't have to leave the farm stay, because it's really so peaceful too. Like once you get there, you don't want to actually leave. And there aren't, I didn't read about any like cafes or restaurants that were must visits there, but if you know of some, please put them in the comments down below so that people can check out the local food, because that is something that I wished I had been able to do there. I just didn't know where to go. All right, guys, I think that's it. Again, thank you to the NECC team. It was such a lovely day and such an amazing experience to walk through the jungle with the big elephants, not just, you know, tend to the babies. You're going to have a wonderful time at the farm stay as well. I highly recommend that. Take mosquito spray. You need mosquito spray there like 24/7. And know that you really are on a farm in the jungle. So like we saw a bird like kill and like attack and carry away a lizard, and like you will see jungle-esque things there. So it's very cool. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day, a good week, a good night, good morning, whatever it is. Ciao.